Hello, I'm AJ McDonald. We've got Devin Jones here in the office. Today we're going to talk about consolidating IRAs, retirement accounts, retirement plans, and why that might be a good idea.
Yeah. It's a very, very big topic around our office from time to time.
It is.
Where would you like to start?
Why don't we talk about some of the pitfalls of not doing it?
Well, consolidation alone would be one of them, right? I mean, if you get stuff spread all over, and we've had clients that have come in and said, hey, I've got this old 401k that I forgot about.
Yeah.
That would be one thing, and that does happen quite often. And having those kind of all consolidated in one place makes it a whole lot easier with people as busy as they are anymore. Not losing track of accounts is certainly important.
What happens if you move and you don't update your address and the custodian can't find you? What happens?
Yeah, the state of Colorado tends to get involved. At least our state gets involved.
Lost and unclaimed property?
Lost and unclaimed property. It's not a lot of fun to go through that process to try and get it back either.
No, it is not.
So you don't want to lose track of them. Don't lose track.
How about maybe not updating your beneficiaries? If let's say you have 10 former employer plans and IRAs.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Life events.
Yeah, what happens? We already talked about changing your address on all those, but in today's world, people tend to get married. Sometimes they get divorced. How about those beneficiaries?
Yeah, it's important to get those updated and keep them updated. You've got multiple accounts, multiple problems can happen. That's where consolidating those things, having somebody on top of those, reminding you, when we do have somebody that comes in and says, hey, I got married, had a child, or God forbid got divorced, well, then those are topics we need to address as far as beneficiaries go. And we've had more than one client that has either inherited or disinherited money due to beneficiaries that have not been updated. So very important to keep those updated.
Yeah, we've had, I can think of many clients that had their previous spouse on an old retirement plan that maybe they'd forgotten about, and the new spouse was none too happy.
A little surprised. Yeah, a little surprised when the news got brought down that it was going to somebody else. So
yeah. What about asset allocation and performance?
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, obviously, if you've got a professional that's watching the account or multiple accounts, it's important to stay on top of the asset allocation. Those accounts that are kind of forgotten about, obviously, that is not a good situation at all.
No, so. And you got to reevaluate your risk tolerances. Depending on how old they are, heck, they might be just sitting in cash.
You might be sitting
missing out on a lot of opportunity.
Right. And you may be taking on unwarranted risk if you are older or just not in a position where you want to take on risk. So.
Yeah. Well, and all the paperwork, we already kind of mentioned that, the statements and just piles of paper, which most people, a lot of folks we've talked to don't even open those.
Right. One other thing I'll bring up is, God forbid you've got an old 401k and it's with a company that's gone bankrupt. What happens then?
Oof, yes, that's bad news.
Yeah, a lot of times those things will get frozen, those assets will get frozen for a period of time while there's an audit done to make sure there's nothing funny that's going on with the 401k. That can take weeks or it can take years.
Yes. So, well, I remember one that took 2 years before they got the money out.
Yeah, so you don't want to be caught in that situation either.
Exactly. So what if somebody says, you know what, I just want to keep my life simple. You recommend consolidation?
Yeah, that would be one thing to consider. I mean, there's obviously things that go into that decision, but yeah, certainly consolidation, whether through transfers or rollovers, which are non-taxable events. They're reportable events, but they're non-taxable events in most cases. And so, having a conversation, having somebody that's a professional that's done many rollovers, transfers in the past, kind of go over those options with you is certainly important.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to go to an IRA. It can go to, if you're still working and your current plan accepts previous plan's assets, you can consolidate them into your own 401k.
Exactly.
Your existing one.
Exactly.
Which is not always a bad idea either.
Right, yeah. Also keep your life simple.
Yes.
So. Yeah.
If you have any further questions, we'd love to talk to you about that. Thanks for watching.